He didn't start when you got up.
Yes, I did.
Oh, did you?
All right. What did he do really well? What did you enjoy?
He was funny.
He was funny. Okay.
Enthusiastic about the topic.
Enthusiastic. Okay. What else?
Lots of different references.
What do you mean?
As far as like comparative shopping and that, what, 6%, you can save 6 to 60%. Yeah.
The research was good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What else? What else? Really good.
It didn't use
He didn't use a. Good.
And I did appreciate his sense of humor when he figured out he wasn't long as he thought he was.
Okay, let's walk through. Oh, go ahead, Kenny.
The only thing that I see that was kind of...
We're talking about good stuff. Good stuff.
My bad,
He hasn't said to say anything corrective yet.
Good.
I like that he used his hands when he's like doing comparisons and like, you know, moved a little bit, not just kind of like frozen to one spot.
He looked a little relaxed. And
Yeah,
And he didn't stand up there like this.
And he kind of acted it out like for the walker.
Joel, I want to tell you this. I was really nervous about you speaking because of your speech impediment. Nobody noticed that. I don't know if you knew that you had one. But what was really interesting to me, and I think this is a strength for you to work on, in a good way, is when you knew what you were saying, you were very clear.
Yeah.
And I was surprised. I was thinking, how is this going to work for Joel? Honestly. I mean, I'm just telling you the tape going on in my head before you got up. I was pleasantly surprised at how well I could understand you. When you knew what you were saying, you hit it and it was clear. And I think you communicated better than I anticipated you would. And I'm not trying to say that meanly. I'm saying you surprised me well. And I think it came across. It is important for you to know, like I just stumbled there. When you stumble, it's a little more noticeable because you start your words compact. But you are very understandable when you're on. And I was very impressed. Second thing is you did the right thing with the time. If you don't hit your time, shut up and sit down.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody you can tell when people are done, you know, and they're like making stuff up and they're trying, like, oh, I didn't get 20 minutes, you know. It's like a teacher who's got 15 minutes left in class, can't release the kids and has to keep going. And everyone's like, please let him shut up and sit down. When you're done, you're done. I would rather you be short than long. I mean, because if you're long, everyone's going to stand up and tell you to shut up, and that's embarrassing. So now everyone's going to be like, 2.5 minutes. I did 2. I don't want you to see you cut yourself short. But when you're done, you're done. And good job on that. Did his introduction draw you in? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Was his format a deductive or an inductive format?
He told you what he was going to say first, but the way he listed it was, never mind, it was deductive.
Talked yourself right into it. Good job. Yeah, it was deductive, and it was well done. You opened up an introduction. I think you felt rushed for the 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Getting used to your time would let you unpack that a little bit better. But I think you felt rushed and then went, oh, it feels different up here. So, but you did a nice job unpacking that. What were his supporting arguments for why online shopping is best?
Cheaper.
Shop in your underwear.
Cheaper, shop in your underwear. What? Convenience. Comparing, save money.
You don't have to.
Ken already said one of the most important ones.
The environment.
The environment.
I don't remember what I said.
Kids. Lack of kids. Okay. How about his conclusion?
Straight. Let your fingers do the walking.
Mm-hmm. You feel it tied? Did it tie?
Well, that ties into the AT&T commercials from that.
Which was a nice thing. Did it tie the talk together? Did you feel like, okay, we're done now?
Yeah, it was a good ending.
Okay. All right. Good job.
I set the bar.
You set the bar.
That goes with AT&T too.
Now it's like, how many commercials can we integrate into our talks for the rest of the night?
That's next week.
To give you a little bit of constructive feedback. One, let yourself relax and slow down. You were relaxed, you were feeling a bit rushed. I think that time was scaring you. And you'll get used to that. You just get yourself comfortable.
I thought I'd be up there in like 2 minutes and 5 minutes went up already.
Yeah.
I mean, you're up there, you think, man, 5 minutes it takes a long time after all. I mean, shoot, I was up there for like hours, seemed like.
I think your introduction could have been a little bit stronger with feeling that time. And what you did, it was a good introduction because we all connect with shopping and we all have to do it. You started in from a very, and you guys, everyone listen up to this because this is going to be really important. I'm watching you on this. You started from a very self-oriented perspective. I don't like to shop. Okay? However, look at your audience.
Yeah.
You got a lot of women in here.
My question was going to be for y'all. I guess I could answer my own question with this, but should I have said us more than me? I mean, I hate shopping, but don't we all hate shopping sometimes, at least, you know, or something like that? Is
that would have drawn in a little more, or to come in from an angle, and I'm just, cause it's easy to Monday morning quarterback this stuff after you've heard it talk. May have gone, you know, my wife and I have a difference of opinion, and I don't know if this is true. My wife loves to shop, and I absolutely hate it. You know, or, you know, whatever, my sister, however you may see. I've seen this as a difference, but I'd like to bring an alternative. Or you might say, even if you love to shop, you could take that, you could structure yourself, and these are just ideas. There's no right or wrong, they're just ideas. I'm just giving you ways to think about it. You could structure your talk around shopping online is better, rather than I hate shopping, so this is the ulterior. You love to go to the mall because you can look at all the good deals. On Amazon, you can shop all those stores.
Well, see, I can't relate that if I don't shop out there.
But that's where you know your audience. That's where knowing your audience and sitting, if you're going to do that, and I'm talking big picture, this was very fine. To sit down and know your audience and go, why do you like to go shopping? Somebody likes to go shopping. So that you can speak into their mind frame. That's what I sensed was, I think what I sensed was you're talking to an audience that may like shopping, but you're almost putting up a wall because you're saying, shopping's bad.
I thought that too.
Yeah, but because of the content and because everyone's been frustrated with shopping, it worked and people were drawn in and everybody could relate to at least one of your points going, yes, I've had the screaming child, or yes, you know, I like to comparison shop, or I could save money.
You know, that's awesome. Something that I did see myself doing that is kind of crazy. I lived in the front row and Tanya more than I went to the back row. And I just said, why am I doing this? Why am I not doing all the group, you know?
That'll probably come with time. That's just getting yourself comfortable because, hey, it's easy. It's sometimes easy to preach to your wife because you're like, I got a lot of stuff I need to say to her, and now's my chance to, and she can't talk back.
On purpose. I saw myself looking at Michelle a lot, which is okay.
That's because I smiled a lot.
She was with you. She was on board with you. She's like, hallelujah.
Maybe that was it, though.
Yeah. Tammy.
I just had a question. Wouldn't it have been better for a person to look at the first two rows rather than at the back, because you have more of a tendency to maybe have people think that you're looking at the back wall and not really at the audience?
People can sense if you're looking at the back wall.
To answer your question, it kind of depends on your, I would say no. If you're making eye contact with people. If you're staring at the exit sign, people know you're staring at the exit sign. Shopping, there is a much better way to shop. You know, like, it's called exit signs, and they're green. I know, exactly. In this environment, if I look at Brian and I look at Michelle, I hardly moved my head.
Right.
Okay, I'm moving my eyes. In that room, which is not that big, you're making a little bit more noticeable of a difference, but it's still a room you can cover the whole thing. When I've been up in front of God and Country Rally, which is a big arena, I've got to look out towards the back because 3/4 of my audience is back there. I got to make contact with these guys down here, but I got to go back up and go there. Really, to me, eye contact is a result of being comfortable.
Yeah.
The more comfortable you are up here, the more you're like, what? You want to talk? You want to take me down? You think I don't have something to say? Really? Come on. Come on, boy, you just buzzed your head. Come on. Doesn't Paul look 18 now? Not a problem.